Just waiting for a few people to join me here. Seeing some eyeballs. I'm just gonna see if I can pull this up on my iPad. Which is not working yet. I'm here, hang on. I see some eyeballs jumping on. Hello, Rebecca. Ivor. Hello, Karen. Hi, Becky. Just gonna give it a few minutes before I actually start, just to give people a chance to find us. Hi, Anja, Tina, Wilma, lots of folks jumping on. I'm gonna create another page about me today. Hi, Terry. It's good to see so many people joining in today. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video for your chance to win a $50 gift certificate for Elizabeth Crafts. That's always fun. Hey, Femke. Okay, we got some eyeballs. I'm going to flip things around. I hope everybody's having a great day. And I am here. I've just been waiting to get started. Doing some prep, but not a ton of prep, so hopefully everything's gonna go okay. I have some ideas, but I'm gonna do a few things that I am either not used to doing or have never done before. So let's flip things around and have a look. If I can find the little button, there it is. Sorry, jiggling you around. Let me just get this set up. I think that's gonna be close enough, I hope. Okay, and for some reason I can't see it here. Oh, there it is. Okay, oh, I better turn the volume down. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to try and see your comments, and it's different again. So I'm just going to jump out. Sorry, folks. So I'm going to work on this journal today. I don't know if you've seen any of my other pages in this journal, but I've worked on it before. And this is one of our XL journals. So it's the blue one. I forget the actual color. And I embossed it. And then I put some gilding wax on it. And I love that finish. So I pulled out my pages that I've started working on because I'm going to be using them today. Sorry, let me just see if I can straighten that up a little bit. Sorry, I sit at my desk when I work, so I cannot see my phone. I'm gonna zoom in maybe just a tiny bit. I don't want to zoom in too much because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, I think that's a bit better. So these are the pages that I've created so far. And this is just a little bit about me because every now and then I would take photos when I was having a good hair day. And so I just thought, you know what, it's going to be fun to put those into a book and see my different looks. So these are quite old pictures. See the dates, 2003, 2004. So this one is also 2004. But it was a totally different haircut. So I thought I would share it. So I have done a little bit of prep, as I mentioned, but not a ton. And I haven't totally planned this out. So I'm going to do some things that I haven't done before, and we're going to see how this comes together. Okay, so we're going to start. I'm just going to, oops, I've got a couple more pictures printed and ready to go for some more pages. So I'm just going to set them out of the way and pull out the pages that I do need. So I am going to be using the Ornate Butterfly, and I've done some prep, and I've cut out the wings from that. So I've cut this out of the soft finish cardstock, and I had attached double-sided adhesive to it. So I'm going to try some glitter. So before I do that, I'm just going to set this out of the way. I'm just going to ink distress my other page here, so you can see that I've already ink distressed that one. I'm going to ink distress this one. So I thought I'd just do this one live so I could show you. If you've watched some of my videos before, you've probably seen this. So this page is cut out with the Journal XL1 base page. But you know, when you cut out with a die cut, you end up with like almost a cupped edge on the other side. So what I like to do so that I can ink distress that as well, and it's going to work nicely, is I take my bone folder and I just run it along the edge with some decent amount of pressure. And that pressure on there is just kind of flattening that cupped edge so that my ink distressing is going to work better. So hopefully that makes sense. Hi, Valerie. And now my ink actually goes on this side much better than it would if I hadn't done that. Now I don't really need to ink that side because I'm not working on it, so I can ink this side and I can do that other one later. But I just thought I would show you that little tip because I've been doing that for quite a while. It just makes things a lot easier. So this is just like a lightish brown color. I think it's very similar to Vintage Photo. I don't have a lot of distress inks. So this is what I have in my stash, so I just use them. Okay. So that's the page we're going to be. No, it's not. This is the page. Okay, one more little spot there. Okay, so I just wanted to get that prepped because I don't want to forget to do that. So I'll just set that out of the way. So that's what I'm going to be working on. Now, you might have noticed I did start to cut this out. So this is the photo, and I've already mostly cut it out, but I just thought I'd show you that I was cutting it out. I didn't really care for the background that was in there. It was a bit distracting, so I thought this is going to look better if I get rid of it. And then that's what kind of gave me the idea to try the butterfly wings. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the little pieces here because I don't need them because that's going to be behind my photo. And they're just going to be in my way. So I can get rid of those. And then we're going to break out the glitter. So, yeah, don't tell my husband. He does not like glitter in the house. So, this is my first time. A great friend of mine was kind enough to give me this pack of the microfine glitters. So this, I don't think they still come in these packs, but this was called an Earth collection. So I have Moonbeam, which I may or may not use, but I'll show you. I've used it for something in prep. And then I have Ice Teal, and I have Vintage Teal. A pop-up whiteboard at the bottom. Femke, I'm just not going to worry about that just yet. I have a little bit of an idea for that photo. Okay, so I've got two colors here. So again, I've not used glitter before. I typically stay away from it. Okay, so we're going to give this a try. And I have my butterfly wings. So let's see if this works for me, my idea. Okay, so I'm going to just peel off that backing from my double-sided adhesive. And I did watch a few videos that Els has done in the past as prep because, like I said, I've never done this before. Okay, so I'm only going to peel off half of my wing for two reasons. One is because it helps me to hold it, but two, because I am going to use the two colors. So I'm going to take this lighter one And I'm going to start with that. And you know what I might do is I might peel off both of them so that I can do them both at the same time. So that's why I have the 2 coffee filters in here, which I had to run out and pick up today because we didn't have any coffee filters. And grab that backing. Come on. I've almost got it. It's slippery, I can tell you that. Even running it through the die cutting machine, I was having a bit of a hard time because it was slippery. Okay. So we're going to go like that and like that. So I'm just going to fold that down. I'm not too worried if I get some cross-contamination. I kind of want a bit of that. So I don't know if that's going to happen though. So you know what? I'm going to see if, oh, no, I'm going to do one at a time because I don't want to mess this up. Okay. Okay, Christy, either have I. So let's see if this is going to work. I'm pretty sure it will be fine. Ooh. So I'm just dumping my glitter on there. And I've got, oh, that is a very pretty color. I've got this brush. So I saw Els doing that. This isn't probably the best kind of brush. So there's one. And then we're going to do this one. Oops. I feel like I'm like missing. Okay, come on. Here, try that. Okay, there we go. So there's the other one. I'm just going to brush that one off. Now, oh, I think I like brushed some glitter right off. I know with this microfine glitter, you need to rub it in, which I'm going to do, but I'm not going to worry about doing that yet. Because like I said, I'm not really too worried if my colors mix. Now this part I might just do later because I might make a mess. So let's just put the lid on that. I'm going to turn this around because now I'm going to use the darker blue. Okay. Let's hope I don't create a total disaster. So now that this has the glitter on it, it's not sticky. So now I can pull this other side off. And I'm just going to get rid of the backing because I would make a stencil, which I know, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay, there we go. Now I have overlapped a bit of that, so I wonder if it will blend in. Not too much. I ran the paper through my machine twice, so I've got a little bit of a double cut. Okay, so we'll set that down and we're going to do the other one, but again, it's fine. I can just trim those off with my scissors. Doris, I'm not sure about burnishing other glitters. I do know that Els in her videos has said that it does change the look. And I did, like I said, I did do one little test and you definitely can see the difference. But what it really does, I think, is push it into your adhesive so that you don't have to worry about things not being attached. Okay, oh, I didn't do this. Let's just brush that gently. This brush is, like I said, not really the right brush, I don't think. It's a little bit hard. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this out of the way and hope that I don't knock it over. Okay, and then, as I said, then I can burnish. So I don't imagine that the camera really, oops, picks it up very well, but you can see it when I'm doing it. I can see it here that there is a little bit of a difference in how it looks. And I don't know, I can hold the two up and see if you can notice. You can see that little piece that kind of miscut, but I'm just going to trim that off. So I don't know if you can really tell. It's not a big difference at all. But like I said, I think the key is it really just helps it to make sure that it's adhered properly. But Els has done lots of videos showing how to use the microfine glitter. Okay. So there we go. So there's my wings. So they're two-tone. I think that's kind of cool. I'm going to have to do a bit of trimming. It's, like I said, I ran it through the die cut machine twice, so it shifted, but I wanted to make sure it was cut right through, because it tends to be quite thick when you put the adhesive on it. Okay. Oh, sorry. There's still a couple little pieces there. I got to get them off. There we go. Excuse me. So, don't have a huge plan here, other than something like this. But I'm going to, there, something like that I think is going to look cool. Now I've got little glitter all over. And I was looking, and I don't have a Swiffer thing, because I know that that seems to pick up the glitter, the loose glitter, apparently, but I don't have one. So my husband's going to be thrilled to find little bits of glitter all over the place. Oh, well. Okay, so I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to do some distressing here. I pulled out a whole bunch of stamps. So I've got the stitch borders, because I think I might use that around the edges, but that will be probably last. And then I've got a bunch of stamps that I can use, like for background stamps. I've got some words here, some more backgrounds. Whoops. And then one of my favorites, the script from the past. But I think I'm going to start maybe with this one, because like I said, I don't really have a huge plan here. So we're just going to give it a try. See what we come up with here. So we're going to start with this one. I like this one. I've used it. I probably already used it in this journal even. Maybe we can do that one there. And I need a block. Excuse my arm. Got my big massive block here. Okay, I'm going to put my foam underneath. So I took all the plastic backing off my stamps and bought a roll of packing foam. So I keep that on my stamps instead of the plastic. It makes it easier to take them on and off. And I think I'm going to use second generation stamping. So if you don't know what that means, you're going to see it. I'm going to ink up my stamp, and then I'm going to stamp it on this scrap paper. My block is way too big, but it was handy, so we'll be fine. Now, this ink isn't overly heavy to begin with, but I don't want it to be like, I want it to be background. So we'll give it a try and see. I think I'm very crooked. But that's okay. See, it didn't really do an awful lot. There's a little bit too much going on up there. I don't want to try it again. I'm going to try it again, but this time I'm going to move it. So we're going to go like this, and we're going to go here this time. There we go. And I'm okay with that because most of that will be covered anyway. It probably would have been a lot better if I had a smaller block that was easier to hold on to. Okay, I'm going to go ahead with some of the script. So again, I don't know, I'm just going to play around here. I'm going to try the script. I am not going to bother with block this time. I'm just going to do that. Because I just want a little bit of background. And I'm just gonna, I think, just kind of keep building this up. I want to stamp on this piece over here. So this one, I think I might use it without stamping it off. So let's see how this is going to look without a block. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm on the right side. I don't want to stamp the wrong side of the paper. Let's hope I am. Yep, I am. There, okay. I like that. Let's put that one away and try some other ones. I don't know, I kind of had an idea in my head of what I wanted this to look like without really knowing how to do it. I tried to look up some inspiration before I started and I couldn't really find anything. So we're just going to keep playing and see what happens. Maybe we'll grab this one and see. So this is correspondence from the past too. So I've not used this one too much yet. Haven't had it for very long. What do we want to try here? I'm wondering if maybe I'll try a different color as well. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, part of my problem with the stamping is I have stuff on the back of this, right? So that makes it a lot harder to stamp. But again, I'm not looking for like crisp images. I'm okay with it being uneven. Okay, let's try. I pulled out a green color that I thought matched pretty close with this other paper. So we'll give that a try. Right there. Whoops. So it's there. It's very subtle. Can you see that? But I don't want it to be that really strong color. At least not yet. It's different when it's... Oh. I almost put that in my ink pad. When it's over here, it might work better, but I don't think I want to put green on there. So I'm just going to keep playing around with it. Let's get some words. So these words I think would be okay to go solid. Whoops, not on this page. Over here. Let's go back to this one. I know, I'm kind of all over the place here. Sorry. Yeah, Femke, I often will start a project and then just walk away, come back the next day, and then try again. And that often really helps, actually. Once you walk away and you come back to your project, then you suddenly see it differently. Okay, now that those are smaller, I'm okay with them being... Actually, I think I like it being more solid. That helps to tie that together much better. So definitely liking that now. And what else do we want? Maybe something else. So let's get some words in here. So let's try hello. I also have this blue-ish tealy green color. But it's, yeah, definitely too bright, I think, if we use it on its own. I'm totally not on that foam. Oh, that actually, I like that. I'm going to do it again. Can't really see it if I do it again. Depends on your, if you were on like a white paper and you'd stamped it 3 times, you would probably be able to see it. We're going to do wonderful. Okay, do I want to do, I'll maybe play more with that page after I get this one done. Let me grab my photo again. So I think I might put some of this together just so I can kind of figure out what I want to do. But I don't know. I need to fill that space, I think, a bit first. See, I'm all over the place today. I typically am not very good at planning things out ahead of time when I craft. What do we want to stick in there? What have I got? Oh, I got this one too. I really like this one. The Journal Your Life. This has some great little stamps on it. Now, I have used it already in this journal, but that's okay. I'm going to go with the green again. And I might even do that over here. Oh, that's the blue. Let's try it. Cool. Looks okay. And what about these? We'll do these little splatters. So whenever I'm doing something like that, I always like to make sure that I keep turning my stamp so that it doesn't look like the same stamp. It looks a little bit different. Let's do again there, and let's do it again. See if that will show up. Now, too much of a pattern on that. I'm going to do a bit over here. There, and this time I'm going to do blue. Yeah, okay, I like that. Stamps are a great way to just add some, interest to your papers. Even the busy ones, it really does kind of change up the way it looks. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Okay, so do we still want anything more on there? I think I do. I really like all of these stamps, so I want to add some more of them. I like this one. Says My Life, which is what this is kind of about. We'll go with brown. I'm gonna put that right up here. And here. Probably not gonna see some of these. They're probably gonna get covered up. But that's okay. Oh. Okay, so let's see. What else? I'm going to close some of these before I make a mess of everything. Okay. So, I did these, and then I did some other cutouts. So this one here, so this was just a piece of that same paper. And I just cut out this. It was just a scrap that I had. So this is Planner Essentials, the postage stamps. And I just had this little scrap of paper. And I just laid it on here and ran it through. And then I started to cut it. But I wanted to save it so you could see. So all I did was I ran my scissors down the middle of those perforations. And then I'm going to use this as well. So I've got that out of the way. I am going to ink this one up. Now, this has a lot of dark brown on it. So I'm going to get some of that off, and then hopefully it won't be too dark. But maybe I will. We'll see. Maybe I'll do something on that. Okay, so that gives me a little bit of color on there. And my thought was that this would kind of go behind it. Yeah, I think that's okay. Now, where do we want to put this? And then I also cut these pieces out. So I have two different options here. these pieces are the little strips from the page fillers, or yeah, the sleeves, journal sleeves fillers, right? So these are these pieces. So they're kind of meant to go on top of the little adhesive strip that the journal sleeves have, but they're great little pieces for lots of things. So I've got those, and then I also did cut this one, which is from the original A2C special kit. But I kind of played around with it, and I don't think I like that look as much. I think I like this. So the idea was I was going to do something like this, I think. So this one needs to be inked up. So whoops, don't do it over top. I always get little foam bits all over my stuff as I'm inking things up. Thanks, Terry. I'm hoping this is going to turn out nice. Like I said, I don't typically do, I don't even know the word. I wouldn't call this really grungy, but I tend to be like a more, I don't know, linear crafter. Simple, clean kind of stuff a lot of the times. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave that more in the middle, because I was going to like offset it, but I actually think it looks better in the middle and like that. So I think I'm good. I wasn't sure. I thought maybe it should be down at the bottom, but I think actually I like it being up a little bit. And then I just got to decide if I want to put anything else behind it before I start attaching these things. I think I can attach this. I think I'm pretty good with that being where I've got it. I'm not good at layering. I'll put like one thing down. That's it. I don't usually put multiple layers down. I'm not good at that. I have this. I cut this out for something else. It's actually copper cardstock, but I cut it on the back side with the die. So it's, as I mentioned about at the start, it's like curved, right? So it's got a different edge to it, but I thought it still looked okay. But that might go over here. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I do feel like I still want something else here. So let me see. I pulled out some paste, which I am not all that great at using. Oh, I do want to make sure that I use these too. So let me pull those out so I don't forget. And I think maybe I'll add those before I start to attach everything down, I think. So that looks a little bit crooked now that I take everything off of there, but it could be my stamp that's crooked. I think it's the stamp. Okay, so I better get some foam under there. Because like I said, I've got stuff on the back side. I want this to be, what color? I want it to be dark. Let me see. This is pretty dark, so I may need to test it. But I do want it to be dark. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. I think that will be okay. So, whoops, that does fit almost the whole way. Look at that. So I might not really even see that one. I'm going to switch. I don't want it to all have the same stitching. That's what's so great about this stitch border set, is that you have lots of options. There's 4 different options for your stitching, so that it doesn't look like it's just repeating over and over again. Just looking at the comments, I was trying to keep an eye on them. There we go. Not great at that though. And then they disappear. I just hate covering other pretty things. That, I think, is my biggest problem, Judy, is you do all this and then I hate covering it up. Okay, so I will bring those back out for the other side, but I won't bother doing them now. There we go. Do the top there. There we go. Okay. Yes, I like that it's darker. It's gonna stand out better by doing it this darker color. Okay. Where are we? I have got a huge mess on my desk. I'll take a picture when I'm done. You can see the mess. There's stuff everywhere. Where was that? It's that one. I don't know. I don't even know where the backs of my stamps are. There. Okay. Now, do I need to add? See, I'm not good at this whole layering thing. You know what? I think maybe I'll leave it. Should I put any other stamps on here? I am going to do this on the smaller block. I'm going to use that color again. I actually like that dark. I think it just adds a little bit of weight to it. It kind of anchors it. Oh, I don't have any foam under there. And this is going to be really thick. I might need even more, but hopefully this will work. I'm going to stamp it over top of that piece, so may or may not stamp clearly. Not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna attach these things. Like I said, I'm not good at the layering thing. And I guess I'm gonna attach it to the picture first so that I get it where I want it. It's another little piece of extra paper. That's a good idea, Doris. I might try that. I think I'm going to position these on the back of it first. I think. Maybe not. I think I'll do what you said, Doris. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Oh, I have to remember the date. I cut it out. No, I don't know. Hang on. I wrote the date on here because I've been putting the date on all of my pages, so I don't want to. Okay, so it's May 2904. I'm going to write that down on my little sticky note here. May 2904, because that is going to have to get added somewhere. Okay, how are we doing on time? I got to get moving if I'm going to finish this. Okay, so let's put that right there. And then I can add these. Okay. So it would have been nice to have the double-sided adhesive on the back of this as well. But then it would have been really thick and really hard to cut, I think. So this is easy enough. Now we can just lift that up and position that. Where? Is that good? We're gonna go with it. Okay, stick that down. Now I'm gonna have to flip this over and hope that I can line it up when it's upside down. That should be interesting. I think I can do that. Whoops, get some, there we go, get some liquid adhesive on there. Okay, now I can do this side. Oh, look at that, almost bang on. A little bit, I think. turn. Okay, I think I'm good with that. Okay, there. Now, I could stamp some words on there, but I don't think I want to. I think I'm going to put some liquid adhesive on that piece because it will stick down better probably if I do than if I put my tape runner on it. Oh, thanks, guys. Okay. Go with that. Okay, so now I'm going to pull this other page back in. We're going to do some decorating on there. So I also cut out these two butterflies. They are from the Ticket to Fly Free. So I cut those out, and I'm just going to do a quick brush of ink on there. I'm not even going to ink this up because it's just got so much of my dark brown ink on it. That looks pretty good. And this is just some of the same paper as the pages. I just had so much of it in my stash. Okay, so those are going to go over here. And what else? I don't know. So I cut this out. This was my little test because I did it on the wrong side. I cut it with the adhesive on the top, and I meant to cut it with the adhesive on the bottom so that I could attach it to something. But I wasn't sure if this color was going to work with it, although I think it looks okay. Sorry, I'm just, okay, so we're going to do something like that, and then I just got to decide if I want to ink this. I like the glitter though. I think I'm going to keep that there. Now, what did I do with my little clippy things? I thought I pulled them out earlier. Maybe I didn't. I have little, I don't even know what they're called, these little clips that go in here. But apparently I put them somewhere else, so we'll just forget about that. I'm going to attach that there. I like that there, and then I'm not going to put a lot of adhesive on the end, so I can add the little clippy thing after, maybe. Put that there. And then I feel like this needs something else. So what can we do there? Let's add something, but I don't know what. Oh, what if I did something with this? Yeah, I'm gonna have to find some glitter on that side, I think. I just don't have anything ready to go. Maybe I could run something through real quick. I have the paper ready, so I just need to decide what die to cut out. What if I did that? Okay, I'm going to try this real quick, and we'll see how it looks. So, this is my paper with the double-sided adhesive, and it is so slippery. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to run it through here real quick. Oh, doesn't stick very well. Okay, here we go. Okay, so should I do gold glitter or blue glitter on this one? I'm not sure which one I should use. I gotta get this out of here. There we go. Okay, I need my little brushy tool thing. maybe not. This might not work after all. Gold, blue, gold. Kind of leaning towards the gold. That is interesting. Each of those little pieces has tape backer on it. You know what? I'm going to try something different. Oh, don't stick to the coffee filter. Sorry, I think I just did that off camera. Okay, what do you think about that? I'm probably gonna get my glitter all mixed up. Okay, just gonna rub that off over my garbage can here. Then I gotta see if I can poke those out. I'm missing a little bit there. Look at that. But I just got to get rid of these things now. And because of the adhesive, it sticks a little bit, right? So this might take a while. I hope not. I have my little pokey tool, but it didn't work. My brush. Well, it would have been better if I had prepped this one, eh? Or just chosen a different one. Oh, I did have another one out that I was thinking of too. How's my time? Oh, MK suggested red glitter. Yeah, I don't... Oh, I do have a red glitter in there too. Hang on. I have a different idea. I'm going to try one more real quick. If I can find my paper. That has now disappeared. Here it is. Sorry folks, I'm just going to cut another piece of paper here. And I'm going to try this die. This is from the Bubble Wrap. It might be a little bit easier and quicker. And I'm actually thinking it might look better underneath the butterflies. Maybe. Oh, it has a whole pile of pieces too. This is what happens when you don't plan it out ahead of time, but they come out a lot faster. And then I can do the same thing and just add the glitter onto it. Get all those pieces out of there. Okay, let's try it one more time, folks. Sorry about that. I do like that. I'm definitely going to use that somewhere. But I don't think it's quite... Yeah, I think that's going to look a lot better anyway. Okay. So, just get that peeled off, started, and I'm going to do the same thing though. I'm just going to dump it in the glitter. I think that looks kind of cool. That's my brush there. Oh, missed a little piece there. I like that. It's mixes those colors in. That's neat. Okay, so now I can pull that off all the way. And I might have to dump a bit more out. These glitters might be really contaminated by the time I'm done, but it doesn't really look too bad. Like, they don't seem to be too mixed with the color. Oh, almost covered. There we go. Okay, I think I'm good there, right? Yeah. And then I can just give that a quick buff. It's faster, I think, to do it like this. So look at that. That's kind of cool, eh? Sorry, I was just seeing a comment there from Sue. Yeah, if I if I planned it out better, I could do these things. Okay, so I like this. I'm just gonna go like that on an angle with it. I think I have enough enough background stamping on there. Now I just gotta get this covered in glue. Whoops. Get my little ends. Okay. Should probably cover up that ink pad before I end up with it all over everything too. I'm going to grab this big, huge block. Put that there for a minute. Let's get that out of the way. Okay. So, these are going to go down on there. And I'm probably only going to attach the centers of them. Like that. I think they won't be sticking up that high, but I'm just not going to attach the wings. I won't worry about putting like something underneath them to hold them up. I'm not that worried about having a bit of dimension. I want it to be able to sit nicely in the book. Okay, so we're okay on time. We don't have a lot of time left. So let me see if I was thinking it might be nice to add a few more words. I just don't have a ton cut out and ready to go, but these might work. Maybe I can get something else that I can glitter with some of the gold. I love these phrase stamp sets. They're so great. They're very versatile, and it's nice you stamp the whole stamp all at once. And then you can just cut them out as you need them. Oh, I still need to get the date on here. Okay, I'm going to add those on there. I think they look okay. It's going to fall. Stop it. Great. And now is the time. Okay, and then I just need a date stamp. That's all that I have left to add on there. Oh, I wonder if if I want to do that. You know what? I think I'm going to try something else. So I just have a whole bunch of these things. Just have to find one that has the right year. Just looking for one that actually says 2004 because maybe I didn't use one of these for the last one. They're all too new. I thought I had an old one. Haha, that's right. My pictures had the date, so I just used the pictures. Sorry. Anyway, I will add the date on there somewhere. I'm thinking I'm just going to maybe stamp it here this time. Oh, I forgot to stamp my border, my stitching. So let's do that real quick. Get my stamp. And then what do we want to do? This one, we'll do this one this time. And that can go, I think I'm going to do that one at the top. It would be lovely to do real stitching, but it's not my thing. I don't have a lot of good luck with it when I try it on my papers. Not that I've tried it very often. That one. I like that one. This one I want on the bottom, I think, this time, because the bottom of the other side is a very busy one. So this time I'm going to have a simple one. Go this way. That. And then, which one do I want here? I'm going to go with this one. Yep. Go with this one, move that out of the way. There. Then I can just stamp the date in this dark brown. Once I find a date stamp. Okay, so there we go. That looks better now that I've added that. That looks much better. You did right. Yeah, I wrote the date down so that I will remember. Butterfly hanging off your neck. Oh, that's a cute idea. Sue, I'm not like a doodler, typically. So that's not something that I think of really. Okay, well, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. I'm really happy with how that came out. And I'm going to work on some more pages, and I'll show you those when I'm done too. I have quite a few more photos to add in there now, so I'm going to be able to work on that one a little bit more. So thanks everybody, and we will see you again soon.